And the pandemic was at the forefront of Governor Greg Abbott's State of the State address tonight.
KVUE's Luis De Leon joins us now live near the Capitol. And Luis, the governor also wanted to send a message specifically to state lawmakers.
Yeah, Brian, the governor actually gave his address remotely tonight because of COVID. COVID was really the center of his address tonight. He took the time to praise essential workers, frontline workers, and even praised the state's economic growth. But he also took the time to lay out his priorities for this legislative session, handing out 5 emergency items. That's what he calls it. They include expanding broadband access, election integrity, civil liability protections for businesses and healthcare workers who operated safely during the pandemic, and reforming what he called a broken bail system. Now, one other emergency item is making new laws that prevent cities from defunding their police forces. It's something that he's mentioned before, specifically after Austin City Council voted to cut APD's funding by as much as $150 million last year.
Texas has always been a law and order state, and we are going to stay that way. We're not going to let cities in Texas follow the lead of cities like Portland and Seattle and Minneapolis by defunding the police. That's crazy. We will support our law enforcement officers, not demonize and defund them.
Now, tonight we also spoke to State Representative Chris Turner. He's also the chair of the House Democratic Caucus. And while he thought it was good that Governor Abbott took time to praise those on the front lines, keeping the state running during the pandemic, he said that he would have liked to see more emergency items that help Texans recover in the future.
I think the governor swung and missed. I think he's remarkably out of touch with what's really happening in the state of Texas and what people of Texas are concerned about. And his emergency items don't address people's concerns. The emergency in the state of Texas right now is COVID-19.
Austin Mayor Steve Adler also responded tonight on Facebook Live. He said that he believes the #1 issue regarding public safety right now for the state is the pandemic. Brian?
Luis, is there anything Governor Abbott mentioned tonight that had to do with policy but was not on the list of emergency items?
He did, Brian. That included things like protecting gun rights and actually also suggesting that there should be abortion laws brought up during this session.